Picture this. Come closer. A world where you can back up your files and not have a large chunk of cash leaving your bank account. That sounds really good, right? So let's bring this fantasy to reality, because in this video, I'm sharing the best cheap cloud storage that you can start using today and ditch your hard drives. I get it. When we hear cheapest, we often think of poor quality products, but trust me, that's not the case in this video. Each cheap cloud storage option I'm sharing comes with a range of features that I would certainly consider to be premium. I've got 5 options in total, and all of them play to different strengths. I've got ones that excel in productivity and others that lock down privacy just the way I like it. The thing that brings them all together is they won't cost you an arm and a leg. So stick around until the end, by the way, because that's when I will share my #1 cheap cloud storage provider. First up is Mega. Now, there is a slight cheat code here. You see, Mega's paid plans can be quite pricey, but stay with me here. Its free plan is among the best around. For the first 12 months, you get 30 gigabytes of free storage space, which is a lot. I should tell you that number drops to 20 gigabytes in your second year, which, by the way, is still more than every other service's free plan in this video. I'm not just recommending Mega because of its stacked free plan. It's an excellent product and does well in all of our key metrics. It's in our top 10 fastest cloud storage services, and that's for both uploads and downloads. This is no small feat, as we've tested countless options over the past 13 years. The app works well across desktop, mobile, and its web version is good too. It doesn't have the most fancy design, but it's nice enough. For me, viewing files inside the platform is a joy, especially photos and videos. Now, Mega is one of the services in this video that offers zero-knowledge encryption, so you have control over your encryption keys. This basically means nobody is accessing your data, not even those at Mega. Some services charge extra for this privilege, and Mega doesn't, and it's available on the free plan too, so everyone's a winner here. When I use the platform, I notice several features that set it apart from the competition. For example, it's a decent tool for communication. The service has a built-in messaging app that lets you send written messages to others. It likely won't be a Slack killer, but it's a nice option to have. It also lets you make video and audio calls and share your screen. Super useful for remote meetings. The free plan only lets you have 1-hour calls though, so keep that in mind. If you're a paid user, you will enjoy 0 time limits on your call. And now, just recently, Mega announced they're also offering a VPN, so you're getting a little bit of an all-in-one suite, if you will. Although Mega is a really good free option, we have to accept there's always going to be a trade-off. Features like password protection and expiry dates for your shared files don't exist on the free plan, and there are stricter file transfer limits, although Mega fails to mention exactly what they are. But if you don't care about that and just want a decent amount of storage space for free, Mega is a good shout if you ask me. Next is Google Drive, the most used cloud storage service in the world. Look, let me level with you. Google is pretty darn good. It's easy to use, has plenty of storage options. Also, being fully transparent, we use Google Drive for all of our editorial work here at cloudworks.net. That's how I know it's not perfect, but we'll get to that. First, let me begin by sharing what I like about Google Drive. You can get 2 terabytes of storage space for less than $10 per month when you pay $99 for an annual subscription. Some quick math, that's less than $5 a terabyte, which is no more or no less than other options coming up. What's great about Google Drive is that it serves as the foundation of so many useful apps for your personal life and obviously your business life as well. I like that I can create documents and other pieces of work and save it to the cloud basically automatically. I can literally bring in my entire team too, so we can collaborate on work together. Even on this video here, we're all working together via Google Drive. And what's good is that we can do this in real time, even when we're all in different remote locations. Our team works across 20 different countries, so this is a godsend. Google offers fast cloud storage too, some of the fastest around in fact, and getting my files uploaded puts little pressure on my computer resources, which is also a nice thing. Downloads produce positive results too. Honestly, it's hard to say Google doesn't have an excellent, affordable product. But there's always that bad taste in my mouth because Google falls really short on privacy. It takes a lot of your data and it loves sharing it with whoever is prepared to pay good money for it or for the new AI algorithms. And it has a shady history for really scraping your data and your documents, whatever you upload, scanning everything, which is more true now with the launch of Gemini, Google's AI tool. And I should add, Google Drive is the only service in this video not to offer zero-knowledge encryption. That should give you a clue about its approach to user privacy. For that reason, Google is never going to top any selection I put out. That said, I can't deny its cloud storage is very good and easy to use. And if you want a solid backup option and aren't overly fussed about how your data is handled, well, then it's hard to recommend another product. pCloud always comes up in my videos because it ticks really so many boxes. It's already the best options for photos, and it's close to being the best cheap choice as well. Let me tell you how to get the best value out of pCloud. It's the lifetime plans. You get 500 gigabytes of storage for around $200 and 2 terabytes for just shy of $400. Sure, it's a decent amount of cash up front, but let me do some quick math here again. It's the same as paying the monthly 2 terabytes plan for around 3.5 years and then never having to pay again. So, by the way, the annual plans are more than affordable. For like $830 a month, you can get 2 terabytes of storage space. It's a little more cash if you pay month to month, but still under 10 bucks to get a good chunk of storage space for all of your files. And no doubt the cost has got you through the door, but what's in pCloud's house? Of course, I'm talking about features, and pCloud has plenty of them. I'm talking zero-knowledge encryption, fast performance, and a unique feature I'm certain you'll absolutely love. The zero knowledge has a slight gray cloud raining down on it because, yeah, it's a great feature, but pCloud asks you to pay extra for it, and this bothers me a little bit. You're looking at around $50 extra a year on top of your standard subscription, and if this is a problem for you, don't worry because I've got a better option coming up in that department. I know you all want to know more about that feature I mentioned, and it's pCloud's built-in media player. Sure, other services let you play media, but pCloud takes things to a whole different level, and trust me, check this. I can upload all my favorite songs, create playlists, and shuffle them. It also works offline as well, by the way. So this is perfect for me when I'm out on a hike with no internet. I can get lost in nature and listen to my favorite tunes. This is absolutely perfect. I'm also using pCloud for my video content. It's super useful for my workflow and will be for my fellow content creators. First up, there are no file size limits on uploads. Long-form video content won't be an issue, and you can view it all full resolution. It's perfect for teams too, as you can share the files easily and let others collaborate with those video files and leaving comments on them. So teamwork makes dream work, right? Guys, I'm really feeling a little bit cold here. Is anyone else as cold as me? Or perhaps it's just me. Or maybe it's because now we're talking about Icedrive, one of my favorites for several reasons. The platform also offers a 500 gigabyte plan, which currently costs $299. And there's a 2 terabyte plan as well with a current price of $479. I say currently because Icedrive often offers huge discounts on its lifetime plans, but thinking about it, I can't really recall ever seeing it at the full price. Now, you can check out the current discounts when you click on one of the links in the description box below. Perhaps this is a marketing ploy from Icedrive, but regardless, you can pick up this plan for around $1,200. So the same price as pCloud. And even though they offer the best value, I know not all of you want a lifetime plan. And good news is you can get a 2-year plan with 3 terabytes of storage space. The cost works out to around $9 a month, which is still very good value. If you like good design, I reckon you really like Icedrive. It's not fancy by any means, but its beauty rests in the simple things like a well laid out menu, soft colors, and the ability to customize your appearance. And it's quick. I'm talking really quick. I covered it in another video, but Icedrive outperformed both pCloud and Google Drive, and their quick services too. Its speedy performance doesn't slow down your computer either, so you won't pull your hair out because of annoying, lagging crashes when uploading your files. Let's talk about file previews. This relates to the zero-knowledge encryption Icedrive offers. You see, normally when files are encrypted, it's not really possible to view them without opening them. This makes finding files a little bit tricky, especially photos and videos. Icedrive has done a top job of overcoming this. Basically, what it does is it streams files to your desktop via the desktop app. The files are then decrypted on your end and only you can see them. Pretty neat, right? Trust me. It may seem like a small detail, but it really improves your workflow. Icedrive won't be your productivity king, I'm afraid. There's no native productivity tools and it doesn't offer integrations with Google or Microsoft apps, but hey, if you just want a beautiful and affordable space to store your files, you'll be fine with this platform for a long time to go. Now, I'm really excited to share what is my pick of the best cheap cloud storage. Vicky, the video editor, can I get a nice drum roll here, please? Sync.com. Where to begin? Okay, let's start with pricing. After all, that's what you're all here now to watch this video. On the annual subscription, you can get 2 terabytes of storage for $8 a month. No more, no less, making it the most affordable option for this amount of storage space. Need more space? Well, how about 6 terabytes for $20 a month? Honestly, it's fantastic pricing in my book. And remember, I won't recommend junk, no matter how affordable it is. And Sync.com is the best cloud storage service in several areas, period. I'm going to start with the privacy policy. As nerdy as it may sound, it's a joy to read. You all know what digital services are like. They pack all this jargon into privacy policies, and many of us feel more confused than we did before we read it. So Sync.com's not about that life. Instead, it clearly outlines what data it collects and how it is managed. I'll leave our review down in the description and I recommend checking it out so you can learn about Sync.com's 10 core privacy principles. And sticking with privacy, Sync.com offers zero-knowledge encryption on all of its plans. It's even available on the free plan, making it instantly better than most of the other zero-knowledge providers I mentioned already. And another great thing about Sync.com is password recovery. So Sync.com offers password recovery too, which isn't always available with zero-knowledge providers. And if you don't want to activate this feature, then I suggest simply using a password manager to back up your passwords instead. And we have a few videos covering that here in the channel as well. I'll be honest, Sync.com isn't perfect. I don't know if any service will ever be perfect in this instance. It's the slowest service in this selection when it comes to uploads and downloads, and the design is to be honest, a little dated. But you know, I really don't see these as super deal breakers. I wouldn't say Sync.com is the best for productivity, but it's not the total dead end either. You can use Microsoft Office apps inside the platform, so creating and editing is a breeze. There's no Google Workspace integration, I'm afraid. It's not the end of the world, but if you have a preference for Google Docs, I'd say sync.com won't be for you. Now, if you're unsure about sync.com, I recommend giving it a try. And good news, if you follow the link down in the description, you can easily sign up for a free account. I say, give it a go and see what you think. Most importantly, leave a comment here in the video and tell us what you think about sync.com or any of the other providers that we mentioned. I'm sure you'll find cheaper options out there. Remember though, cheapest doesn't always mean the best. The cloud storage space has always been filled with borderline and sometimes not so borderline scams offering unbelievable deals. Stay away from deals that just sound too good to be true. $2 for 2 terabytes, $50 lifetime for unlimited storage. Please guys, stay away. This is usually a bait and switch tactic, and these providers never live long enough for you to even upload that much data in the first place. The 5 services I've highlighted give you the best balance between quality and pricing, and they're all providers you can trust will stick around for the long haul. Have a think about what's important to you. What features do you need? Is there anything that I mentioned in this video that resonated with you in any of these providers? They're all good options. Now, they all have free plans, so you can give them a go before making any long-term commitment. Let me know in the comments below which one you go for. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Tap the bell icon so you always get notified when I next publish a video. Until next one, see ya.